Yeah.
Dicer is proud to offer top-quality preschool programs that will help prepare your child to succeed. The 3 options available are Growing Minds Preschool, a tuition-based school for children ages 2 to 5, Developmental Preschool for those students identified as needing special education services, and Peer Role Model, where typically developing children serve as peer models for those with special needs. Visit our website to learn more and enroll your child today.
Hi everybody and welcome to Willow Canyon High School here on a beautiful Monday night here in Surprise, Arizona. October is finally upon us and we have some late season volleyball here for you at Willow Canyon. Tristan Tingley here on the play-by-play for tonight's game. Aiden Kump, a junior here at Willow Canyon, alongside me to my right side. Willow Canyon Volleyball coming in at a 6-win, 4-loss record. They are currently 4th place in their region in the 5A Northwest Valley. Centennial with 7 wins and 1 loss. Centennial in second at 7-1. They have 7 wins and 1 loss on the year. They are 1-0 in region play. Willow Canyon led by head coach Matt Overfelt. Matt Overfelt been a coach here at Willow Canyon for a long time. He coaches both the men's and the girls volleyball team. The next 5 games for the Wildcats look like this. They're going to be on the road against Raymond Kellis. They'll be at home against Ironwood and Lake Havasu, at Centennial on October 23rd, and then they'll be at home against Raymond Kellis on October 28th. And as the Lady Wildcats are now just serving, we are going to give you a little pregame report on tonight's game. We saw Centennial warm up, and they can hit. Few balls actually coming over here on our side and to the other side. Every single attacker can just send the ball down into the court. Aiden, you've seen a few Willow Canyon volleyball games here this season. What can we expect from this Willow Canyon team going up against a 5A powerhouse's Centennial?
Last week they went against the number 1 seed, actually Sunrise Mountain. They held their ground. They mostly were great at offense. Their defense is a little lacking for spacing. That's what we were just getting crushed on last week. It was just over and over we were just they were just finding spots where the ball was getting through, and we needed to work on that, and I think they have. I talked to the coach before the game, and he's confident in the girls, ready to get back and try to improve on their mistakes from last game.
The Wildcats coming in at 6-4, as we said. They have a few seniors on this team that have been here for a number of years, mainly Kyler Martin and Nicole Garza. They were on the team when I last announced here at Willow Canyon, which was about 2 years ago. The Wildcats coming out in a teal with a dark blue uniform tonight. Centennial wearing white with the dark blue and red outlined numbers. Centennial, one of the top teams in the 5A as far as girls volleyball goes. They are definitely a team that you want to play as a kink game. You want to get the kinks out early and see what you can do against the Centennial team led by head coach Leah Orth, second place in the 5A Northwest Valley. And the Wildcats looking to get their 7th win of the season here tonight, their 2nd win in region play on the campaign. As the PA announcer announces over the system. Should be a great game here tonight. There you see Willow Canyon and the JV team lined up for the pregame. We're going to announce the starting lineups. So we have Alex Thompson, Alexa Lara, McKenna Corey, Peyton Whalen, Gianna Bautista, Sydney Smith on the starting lineup as well. Kate Federico, going to be the libero for tonight's game. She's wearing the number 9 jersey. Starters for Willow Canyon tonight. And here's the Willow Canyon starting lineups. Ava Sander, Avery McGuffin, Keely Blady, Aspen Edwards on that starting lineup as well. Nicole Garza. We'll talk in a moment. I don't see the number 5 of Kyler Martin starting this one. I don't know what's going on. She might be injured. She's not in the starting lineup for tonight's game.
That's a little weird. We did a post-game interview and a pre-game interview last game, and now we did a pre-game interview for this game. We were talking to the players, some of the starters, and they were saying that Martin was going to play today. I don't know why they aren't. She's one of the best players.
Coach Overfelt might be taking it a little easy. She is in her senior year. We're going to go ahead and stand for the national anthem as the lights just suddenly turn back on. And welcome back, everybody. Willow Canyon is the site for tonight's 5A Northwest Conference battle. Kyler Martin wearing the number 2. On the roster, it says she's wearing the number 5. My apologies. There she is in the number 2 jersey on your screen. Willow Canyon in the pregame huddle. We'll have a variety of camera angles for you tonight. The Wildcats in the teal or light blue and dark blue numbers. White is the jersey for the libero, Emery Scoggin. Or Scoggin, sorry. Emery Scoggin's the libero for tonight's match. And we'll try and tell you what's going on. There is a cameraman standing directly in my point of view. The libero for the number 9, Kate Federico. Here we go, starting serve from the number 11, a Shy Chancellor. We're going to get things underway here from Willow Canyon. Shy Chancellor with the serve, and we are underway here from Willow Canyon. Played by the number 9, to Federico. Set to the outside, shot from the right side into the net by the number 12 of Jada Adams by Willow Canyon. And just like that, Centennial is going to get the serve. Centennial up 1-0. Martin intercepts. The serve was intended for the number 1 of Scoggin. And Martin intercepts. And here we go. Centennial with the serve. That's the 17 of Alex Thompson. Martin bumps it up. Good set. Trying to find Adams was the number 3 of Brianna Gonzalez. Gonzalez, the setter for tonight's match, wearing the number 3 on her jersey. 3-0 the score in favor of the Coyotes. One of the only Coyotes teams left in Arizona. The other one shipping off to Utah. I think we all know who we're talking about. Set to the outside. Set shot there, goes out the back line. And Willow Canyon gets their first point of the night. Scoggin on the serve. Nice little floating serve received there from the Coyotes. And that one gets tipped out of bounds just like that. Willow down by 1 here in the first set. It's 3-2. Scoggin going back to serve. Nice shot down that left sideline, bumped up from the Coyotes. And that one falls right into the lap of Gonzalez. Gonzalez just misread it. Might have been Adams' ball on that one. And just like that, it's 4-2 Coyotes. Overfelt talking to his staff. Nice serve receive there. Set to the net. Nice little tip over by Kaufman. Adams going up for block, and that one is sent down by the 11 of Peyton Whalen. It's 5-2. Aiden, we've talked about this Centennial team and the way they can hit the ball. We just saw it there from Whalen. Can we expect that the rest of the night from the Centennial team?
I think we can. I mean, they're the number 1 seed in Sunrise. Last week was just perfect with the ball placement.
There you go. Tyler Martin on that far side getting the shot. It's now 5-3, and just like that, Willow is down by 2 here in the first set. Martin getting her first kill of the night. And going back to serve now for the Wildcats is the number 8 of Keely Blady, a 5'2 sophomore setter. Nice little floating serve right to the libero of Federico on that Centennial side. Feely with a nice shot there, and sending it down off the top of the net is the number 11 of Peyton Whalen. Whalen puts her team back in a 3-point lead, and the Coyotes lead at 6-3 here in set number 1. Many different camera angles for you here tonight at Willow Canyon here on DSB Live. Making the switch from Vimeo to YouTube. Serve there from Corey. Nice little tip at the net by the Wildcats. Shot down the line, and it goes right into Blady. It's 7-3 Centennial, and Willow Canyon has to get back together here if they want any chance of coming back here in this first set. Both teams still have their 2 timeouts. Orth and Overfelt, I feel, are going to use their timeouts wisely. On the service eve, Martin on the right side. Nice little tip there. Federico comes under to make the play, and that one's sent right down. Centennial point called a double against Willow Canyon, so it's going to be a violation against Willow there. And the point's not going to go for the attack, but for that double violation that we just saw. 8-3 the score, or sorry, 7-3 in favor of Centennial. Nice floating serve there. Good reception by Scoggin. Nice little tip at the net. Federico set to the outside. Nice block there by Willow Canyon. Just went into their own side of the net. Willow Canyon has some things to figure out. It was Martin and the number 9 of Aspen Edwards going up to block. 9-3 your score in favor of Centennial. We'll take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we'll have the rest of the first set right after this. All right, everybody, welcome back to Willow Canyon High School. That one's a little too much. Oh, and a nice drop there. That was a floating serve that just hit something invisible in the air and just dropped on the inside of the line. It's 10-3 Coyotes on a beautiful serve from the number 3 of McKenna Corey. Corey with the serve, received by Scoggin. Set up to the outside, and shutting that one down is the number 9 of Federico, the libero, and that one takes a bounce past the right side of Nicole Garza. Garza wearing the number 10 jersey for the Wildcats here tonight. Martin wearing the number 2 instead of the number 5, as it says on the roster. Nice serve there. Good reception there by Scoggin, and nobody there to play it. Miscommunication between Garza and Edwards. 11-3 is your score. 12-3 is now your score. Sorry about that. In-stadium scoreboard late on the change. Nice floating serve that changes direction midair. Martin making the dive on the reception, and Garza getting that one over the net. Aiden, that's what we need to see a lot here from the Wildcats tonight. That one goes out. It's now 12-4. Aiden, if we had replay, we'd go back to that nice little dive there from Kyler Martin. She's a hitter. We don't see a lot of that from her.
I don't think I've ever seen her dive that well. Usually it's Scoggin. Scoggin is great at getting down on the ball, but lately she's just been off her game, and most of the Wildcats have just been off their game. I don't know why. I don't know if it's Centennial just breaking our defense.
12-5 your score. Great double block there from the 6 and 9 of Kaufman and Edwards. Beautiful serve there from Kyler Martin. Edwards gets it off the right hand, and that one is unable to be kept up by Garza on that front left side. 13-5 your score. There you see that Centennial side on your screen going back to serve for the Coyotes is the number 12. is the number 11 of Peyton Whalen. My apologies on that one. Whalen already with a kill on tonight's game. Nice little floating serve there, received by Martin in the back. A little too much under that one, out of play, 14-3 in favor of the Coyotes. Gage Gunderson going to be joining me on the color commentary for the second set. Set by Martin, set to the outside, roll shot there, and a good block defense from the Coyotes. That was the number 16 of Bautista, but that one went out of play. And the Wildcats down by 8. Willow Canyon back to serve. It's Kaufman. Kaufman with a nice floating serve there. Set right to the net and sent down. That was the number 9 of Edwards. Bump. Set from the back, set to the outside. Tip at the net, outside the antenna. It's 15-6. And Centennial slowly starting to run away with this one here in the first set. Centennial looking to get to their 8th win on the season, their 2nd win in region play. That would put them at the top, tied for first with Sunrise Mountain. They play them actually on October 2nd. So that'll be a big decider if Centennial wins here tonight for first place in the 5A Northwest Valley. A switch. Back to serve, Brianna Gonzalez. There you see on your screen. Gonzalez with the serve. Tip at the net. It's going to go over the front line. Martin with a beautiful pass in the back and just couldn't get it over the net was Chancellor. 16-7 your score. Chancellor with the receive. It's going to be out. 18-7. Or sorry, 17-7. Back to serve for Centennial is the number 14 of Smith. Good reception there. Set to the outside for Adams. Adams with the tip and gets it to go. Jada Adams on the tip on the left side of the net. It's 17-8. That's what we need to see more of from the Wildcats front line here in the rest of actually tonight's contest. 17-8 your score. Good little serve, a little too much power and a little too much spin on it. Spun it out to the right side. That was Chancellor on the serve. Chancellor now getting subbed out of the game. Coming in is the number 10 of Nicole Garza. Garza, a 5'8 senior, opposite side and middle block. Thompson with the serve now. Right over the net. Good reception there by Scoggin.
Adams again with the tip. There's the ball, folks.
Couldn't catch that one. That one was coming right to me. Unfortunately, I fumbled the bag and could not make the catch on that. Great spin on it. I also had the pen in my hand, too, so a little more difficulty on that one, but nonetheless, Scoggin with the serve. Willow Canyon touching the net. It's going to be a Centennial point, 19-8 your score now. The Coyotes up by 10. Timeout called. Overfelt called his second timeout of the set. We're going to take a quick timeout as well, and we'll be back for a commercial break right after this.
We think schools should be more. It's not enough to go to school. It should be an experience. It should be a second home, one that is full of support, love, and family. A place where everyone is proud to wear their colors. Where school pride isn't just a phrase, but an embedded culture and a way of life. Every day, we strive.
Hello, I'm Dr. John Crow. Hello, I'm Dr. John Crow, the Superintendent at Dysart Schools. Today I'm excited to introduce one of our new communication tools designed to enhance our interaction with you.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Sorry for the extended commercial break. While we were gone, Centennial got a point. It's now 29. Nice shot to the outside. A little too much there by Martin. Martin, I want to say, Aiden, do you know if she's committed anywhere, or is she still looking at colleges?
I do not know.
I'll have to look that one up. Federico sends that one into the net. Willow Canyon hitting double digits. It's now 21-10. I'm going to go ahead and look up for you guys if Kyler Martin has made a decision on if she's going to college or not. That one's going to be played by the Wildcats. And that one is short. Looks like on Sport Recruit she does not have a college yet. 22-10 your score in favor of the Wildcats, or sorry, the Coyotes. That one's a tip by Martin. Yeah, it doesn't show that she's committed anywhere, Aiden.
Beautiful block by Martin.
Martin with the block and all.
She
is 6 feet tall on that right side. A great block there, and the teammates just go over and give her a big hug on that one. It's 22-11, your score. Martin with a nice serve. Set to the outside. Nice little tip.
Scoggin tries to get it. Misses by about a foot.
Scoggin on the dive. Could not play it. 23-11. We are very close to having match point, or sorry, set point here for the Coyotes. Nice serve there, and it goes off of Scoggin and out. 24-11. 24-11 your score here in the first set. Martin's going to send that one over.
It's a very packed game tonight.
Yeah, definitely. A good crowd. Centennial not having to travel that far, I don't think. I think they're only about half an hour away in Phoenix. Centennial known around the state for their football program, but this year they are known very well for their volleyball program as well. It is now 24-12. And back to serve is the number 6 of Amelia Kaufman, sorry. Kaufman with the serve, down by 12. Federico set. That one's a tip at the net by Martin. Set to the outside, nice beautiful tip. Recovered well by the Coyotes. Set to the outside, Martin trying to make a play on it. Can they get it over on this? Centennial's just gonna dump it down, but they touch the net. It's a Willow Canyon point. Centennial touched the net. Point Willow Canyon. Touching the net was the number 15 of Gianna Bautista. And the Coyotes giving Willow Canyon a point there. It's 24-13 here at Willow Canyon High School. The serve from Kaufman. Set right to the middle. Martin's going to play it in the back. Set to the outside. Point Willow Canyon. Shy Chancellor with a hit on the outside. It's 24-14. Willow Canyon trying to claw their way back into this one. Kaufman back to serve. Received there by the Coyotes. Played at the net. Tip out. 24-15. It's not over yet, folks. The Wildcats gaining a little bit of momentum here.
I think they changed up their strategy, and now they're getting on a roll.
Kaufman back to serve.
If we don't win this match, maybe next match we'll have a really good chance. If we play like this.
Federico. Set. Good receive there. Wildcats are going to keep it up. Martin's going to bump this one on over. Federico set to the outside. That one's going to go right into the bench. Rolling shot to Martin. Set. Back to the right side.
Edwards with a beautiful
Federico.
serve.
Martin. Set. Outside shot. That's a nice tip. Coyotes are able to play it. Right from the middle back spot. It's out. 24-16. What a rally. (24-16) here in set number 1. Kaufman trying to keep things alive for the Wildcats.
Kaufman doing a little dance right now.
Trying to get into the momentum of the Wildcat fan base. And the official in the stand told a Coyote player something. Willow Canyon going to be playing later this week. On Wednesday, they are playing Raymond Kellis on the road. They'll be back home October 8th against Ironwood. And a block goes out. That was blocked by the number 9 of Aspen Edwards. Set 1 score, 25-16. Centennial takes a 1-0 match lead. When we come back, we'll have Gage Gunderson on the color commentary. We'll be back for set number 2 right after this.
Hello, I'm Dr. John Crow, the Superintendent of Dysart Schools. Today I'm excited to introduce one of our new communication tools designed to enhance our interaction with you. In response to parent feedback and to ensure student safety through a consistent district-approved platform, Dysart Schools has launched an engagement tool called Parent Square. Many of our families have already joined and are benefiting from its features, including the ability to send direct messages to teachers. Parent Square also plays a crucial role in our emergency and safety communications by providing timely updates on information that affects your campus, class, or group. Additionally, using Parent Square helps us comply with Arizona Board of Education regulations on student interaction and includes built-in safeguards for appropriate oversight and accountability. If you haven't activated your Parent Square account yet, it only takes a few minutes. You can use the invite email we recently sent or request another one from your school's front office. To update your contact information, you can still use the parent portal where you can also check grades and attendance. One of the exciting features of Parent Square is the option to receive your messages in preferred language. With over 130 languages available, you can select your choice within the parent portal. For instructions and additional help, visit dysart.org/parentsquare. The adoption of Parent Square reflects our commitment at Dysart to continually improve and respond to your feedback. We hope you find this new tool valuable and use it to stay informed and engaged with us. Have a great day.
Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Willow Canyon High School. Set number 1 score, 25-16 in favor of Centennial High School. Alongside me to my right, good friend and old commentary partner, we reunite again here at Willow Canyon. Gage Gunderson here with me. How are you doing tonight, Gage?
I'm doing very good. I'm excited about this game. It's been an amazing game so far. I'm excited to see how the Wildcats move into the next set, and this will be an exciting time. So let's see what they can do.
All right, Willow Canyon in the light blue with the dark blue numbers, as we have said. Centennial with a 1-0 set lead. Gage, you watched from a view of a camera, but you also saw the same first set as we did. What do you think Willow Canyon needs to do in this second set to rebound and get closer and win a second set?
I think what's required from this team is to build a stronger base. They need to calm down, calm their nerves. I think they're very excited this is a very competitive team they're going against. So they're feeling them out, and I think that this will be a great set to where they can finally get those points in. So I'm very excited to see this. It goes in the basketball hoop. That's an exciting moment.
Centennial with the shot. Blocked out the net by the number 15 of Kaya Johnson. And Willow Canyon, believe it or not, has their first lead of the night with that 1 point.
That's an amazing lead. That's exactly what they need to do. So let's see if they can keep it up.
Take it 1 point at a time, as we say.
Exactly.
Back to serve is Scoggin. Scoggin with a nice floating serve there, a little too much on it.
So small mistakes that they have to work on, and I think they'll really hammer it down. That was still a very good serve. It's just getting it down. Well, let's see how this goes.
Centennial back to serve. They are second place in the region. They are 7-1. They are 1-0 in region play. They take on number 1 Sunrise Mountain next. So if Centennial gets the win here tonight, they'll be on the road October 2nd, which is Wednesday, for battling for the first place in the division as Martin sends that one down. There's Kyler Martin. Kyler Martin on the team a few years ago when I announced last. What can you tell us about this senior hitter?
She's really exciting. She has such power behind her hits. I think that she is vital to the team. We need to see more of this. She is going to be vital towards a Willow Canyon win.
Raymond Kellis next up on the schedule. They are sitting at 5th place in the region. They are next up on the schedule for the Wildcats, as taking that one was Blady. That was a heavy shot from the near side. Watching these ladies for the Centennial side warm up, they had great power. They hit the ball. It didn't even look like they were going full strength, and they were hitting it really quick.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of power behind the Centennial team. They need to really focus on how to manipulate that power, and then they can decimate Willow. But Willow needs to focus on saving those hits, just as we've seen here. So let's see what they can do. This should be a good match.
So it is now, in stadium scoreboard reads 2-2, but our broadcast one says 3-2. I'm not too sure what happened there. Okay, now it's 3-2 Centennial. There we go. They fixed it. Nice. All right, good serve received there by Martin. Set to the outside. Nice little tip at the net. Centennial on top of the tips here tonight. Good receive there by Scoggin. Set to the outside. Nice little shot. Centennial gets the double block from the number 11 of Peyton Whalen and the 12 of Gabby Kressel.
Very close play by Willow. That was almost recovered. I think that if they work on that, they'll be perfectly fine.
4-2 your score here in favor of the Coyotes. Gage, I'd say you're a little bit of a hockey fan. I mean,
yes, sir.
4-2 the score. We'll make a little joke here in a moment for you. I find it funny, 5-2 your score now in favor of Centennial. Gage, you and me both big hockey fans. How sad are you to see the Arizona Coyotes go to Utah?
Oh, it's very disappointing. I mean, I do have a lot of connections in Utah, a lot of family in Utah, but the Coyotes really had a place in my heart in Arizona. So it's sad to see it go, especially that arena not getting as much use. So I want to hopefully see them come back. So I'm hoping that we can figure something out and get the Coyotes back.
As that one goes into the net, Martin with the beautiful serve receive. Overfelt calls a timeout. We're going to take a quick ad break as well. We'll be back in a moment, everybody.
Thank you.
All right, welcome back here to Willow Canyon High School. Tristan Tingley alongside me to my right, Gage Gunderson. As that one gets set to the net. Martin with a beautiful serve receive set. And Martin gets the point for the Wildcats. That might just be what they need to get the momentum swinging in favor of the home team here tonight.
What an amazing play. That was what we needed. We need that at these vital times. I'm really hoping we can see this team progress. I'm so excited to see how this goes.
Great back set by the number 8 of Keely Blady, the 5'2 sophomore on that play. Martin got the hit, but we got to talk about that back set. Martin, Blady, back set again here to Chancellor, and that one goes up sky high. And Martin just could not get to that one. Another beautiful hit from the Coyotes.
That was a beautiful play by Willow. That's what the best that they could have done in that situation, and I think that they just need to get a little more lucky. Some of this is very unlucky play, but let's see if they can pull it together.
7-3 here in set number 2. A beautiful serve there. Scogan with the bump over. The Coyotes playing it. Nice set to the middle there. And off of the hands of Blady. Gage, we see that a lot. The ball goes over, they get the first pass and then the initial set. And then you see that middle attack. It's either from the middle front or the middle back.
It's very intense. So they're targeting where they think that they'll get easy points. So that Willow needs to try and fix that. We need to figure out how to get that through. And I think they'll get it out. They're still trying to get warmed up. But soon they're going to have to step the pedal to the metal or else it will not work.
9-3 your score here in set number 2. The next game for both teams, both away games. Centennial going to battle number 1 Sunrise Mountain. Willow Canyon going to Raymond Kellis. That Centennial Sunrise Mountain game is going to be a battle for first place in the region. It's now 9-4 the score. Gage, you're a student here at Willow Canyon. I'm a graduate from Valley Vista. We got to talk about the big battle of surprise coming up this Friday night at Valley Vista.
Yep.
They are broadcasting it on their YouTube channel. Just search up Valley Vista Channel 55 and you'll find it. You've seen this football team as that point falls in favor of Centennial there right in front of, I want to say that was the number 9 of Aspen Edwards.
Yes.
Gage, you've seen this football team. Do you think they can finally overcome the hump and beat Valley for the first time in over a decade?
For my sanity, I hope they will. I think our team has grown a lot. I'm excited to see what they can do. It's going to be a tough challenge for sure. This is a very intense game. There's going to be a lot of people there, a lot of pressure. And I'm hoping that they can finally calm their nerves. I'm really excited about that.
Good block at the net by Johnson. Martin with the beautiful pass there. Tip over. Centennial getting right under that one. Centennial perfect on their passes tonight, and a beautiful back row attack from the number 14 of Sydney Smith.
Very beautiful play from Centennial. It's going to be hard to counter those plays. They got amazing power behind them. Let's see if Willow can. I'm hoping they can, and let's see how this goes.
10-4 your score here from Willow Canyon. Make that 11-4. A little late on changing the scoreboard here tonight. Martin set to the outside. Beautiful tip at the net on that right side. That's Shy Chancellor, a 5'10 outside hitter. They're off of the back set of Blady.
I think their techniques are definitely coming into play. I'm starting to see better technique. They're getting more consistent. I think that they're starting to find their groove.
On the bottom of your screen, you can see the match score. It is 1-0 in favor of Centennial. Set number 1 was 25-16 win. Beautiful block at the net. That's the 15 of Johnson. That middle block, and just the tip gets Willow Canyon again. It's now 13-5 in favor of the Wildcats. Coach Overfelt has to be thinking some things to give to his team in the huddle. He has one timeout left in this set. The question is, when is he going to utilize it?
I don't know. It's going to have to be soon so we could get a recovery going, and it's going to have to be soon.
Nice serve there. Martin makes the play on it. Sending it over now is Blady. Set to the outside. Nice tip. Centennial point. I don't know what happened there. They're going to say Willow Canyon's front line touched the net. 13-5 now in favor of the Coyotes. The Coyotes so far making that 35-minute drive all the more worth it. And at this rate, if Willow Canyon unfortunately can't come back, it's going to be a nice bus ride home for the Coyotes.
Yeah, they definitely need to fix those mistakes. those mistakes, especially at this dire time, are going to add up. So this is something that's going to be very important for them.
Beautiful hit in between the two blocks of the Coyotes. That's the number 9 of Aspen Edwards, sending it right down past the front line of the Coyotes defense. 13-6. Edwards with the serve. Received by the Coyotes back line. Set to the outside. Scogan makes the play. Blady setting it to the outside. That's Kyler Martin again with the hit. 13-7. And Edwards back to serve.
Seeing that from Kyler Martin, that was amazing. That's the stuff we need, especially in this game.
Edwards with the serve. Martin sends it down! Right in front of Federico, and Martin swinging the momentum in favor of the Wildcats.
Amazing power from Martin. That's exactly what we need to see. I'm so excited. This is going to be an amazing turn.
Edwards back to serve now. Remember, she's just a freshman outside hitter playing on varsity. The only other freshman that I've known playing on varsity here at Willow Canyon, Maddox Rickmeyer, from a few years ago, as that one gets tipped over the net. It is now 14-8.
I'm really seeing a Centennial masterclass in hitting. They're getting them just in the worst spots, or in the best spots for Centennial. So Willow needs to figure out how to counter that and to figure out what they're trying to target. And then they'll be good, I believe.
Centennial, one of the top teams in the 5A conference. They've won games against Verado, Desert Mountain, LA Gilbert North, Desert Edge, North, Camelback. They lost 3-1 to Castile, and that one is in. 14-9 your score. Their only loss coming against Castile, but then they're coming off of a 3-0 win against Lake Havasu. Centennial coming in off of a win.
I think number 4 Willow Canyon, we have a lot to prove. This is going to be a very much big brother, little brother moment, and we want to see Willow do good and be able to get through that.
Scoggin. Blocked at the net by the Wildcats. It's 14-10. And if you can hear a voice in the background, that's the teacher here at Willow Canyon for the broadcast. Scoggin going back to serve again. Willow Canyon now only down by 4. The libero standing at 5'5" as she's a sophomore. Nice play there to Federico. Centennial with the back row attack. Good setup there by Garza. Set to the outside. Edwards with the tip over, and Centennial is there. Nice little roll shot past Edwards' hands and just falls in front of the number 3 of Brianna Gonzalez, the 5'5" senior setter.
Just short. I think that was just something that couldn't be controlled. Small mistakes there, and Centennial knew how to exploit them. So let's see how they can recover from those.
Second set, every set 1-4 is to 25. Point Willow Canyon here. First to 25 in the first 4 sets. If we need a 5th set, it is to 15. But first to win 3 sets wins the match. Willow Canyon putting up a fight here in this second set, 15-11 your score.
Set's going to be vital for them to survive this game and to be able to maybe come back and win.
Nice shot. That one's going right into the seats.
Beautiful shot from Nicole Garza. Just unlucky bounce. I think we need a little more power and more consistency, and we'll be great.
Coyotes up 16-11 here in set number 2. Tristan Tingley on the play-by-play call. Gage Gunderson to my right. Martin with the serve receive. Feedley back to Martin. Gonna tip it back corner. And the Coyotes are all over that one, and it's tipped right into the net. 16-13 your score.
Beautiful technique. That's what we need to be able to climb up into the rankings and be able to defeat this team. It's going to be very intense. If they keep this up, though, I think that they can win.
Garza is out. Edwards is in. Martin with the serve. Blocked by Willow Canyon. That was by the number 11 of Chancellor, and that goes right to the left arm of Blady. 18-12 is your score here in set number 2.
So, Tristan, how do you think the Wildcats can improve this playmaking? What needs to happen to be able to recover this set?
Team communication, I think, is a big part of it. They're doing great on every other aspect of the ball. Just Centennial's doing everything that Willow Canyon's doing good. They're just bringing it up to the next level. And just, I think, more team communication and a good block there from the left hand of Amelia Kaufman. It's 17-13.
Amazing plays. This is an amazing comeback. I think that they got this. They're finally getting in their groove. Let's see them keep on doing this. I'm hoping that they can do that. Slight roster problems as they
Overfelt
start.
back to serve. Or Overfelt telling his team to serve, and that's a point, Willow Canyon.
Beautiful play.
3-point differential here in the second set. Back to serve is Amelia Kaufman. Kaufman catching the Coyotes off guard. And here we go. Kaufman with the serve right in front of Federico. Lock at the outside, and they got it! 17-15 here in set number 2, and Willow Canyon, just like that, is back in the swing of things.
Finally starting to find their groove. This is awesome. This is exactly what they needed. Let's see if they can keep this up until the end of the set.
Kaufman with the serve. Beautiful serve to that back left spot, set to the outside, and nobody there for the Wildcats. A little miscommunication there. Centennial finding the open spot and exploiting it. And that might be a tad down on Willow Canyon's momentum, but I don't think it's going to kill it completely. But I think Willow Canyon still has a little momentum here to work with.
Me neither. I think they're still on a high from the last few sets, and I think that they're going to try to keep this score improving and to come back.
Willow Canyon trying to get there. Martin in the back row making the pass. Scoggin with the bump over. Scoggin keeps it up. Set to the outside. Chancellor finds the right hand of 17, Alex Thompson. That one goes out. It's 18-16, and we have ourselves a set, my friends.
That play was beautiful by Emery Scoggin. That was an amazing recovery that gave them the chance to do that.
2 substitutions being made. Johnson's coming into the game, as well as the number 3 of McGuffin, or Gonzalez. Set, back row, push. Martin gets the receive. Set to the outside, Willow Canyon. That one's going to go out. Point Wildcats. It's a 1-point second set here in Surprise, Arizona.
Beautiful play. That was what we needed, and Centennial missed the beat on that one. So if that keeps on happening, I think Willow can get this set.
Gonzalez back to serve. Nice little floating serve just over the top of the net, and Centennial dumps it. That's Jajola on the dump, and just like that, 19-17 Centennial leads.
Absolutely brutal floater. That's the thing that scares me about this is with Willow's success. So I want to see how they can counter that. I wonder what they're thinking in their minds to be able to fix that.
Back to serve now are the Coyotes from Centennial. They're up by 2, but at one point, I believe it was an 8-point lead. That was their largest of the set. Tipped at the net, just couldn't get there with Scoggin. 20-17 your score. Going back to serve is Jajola. And there you see the Wildcats defense ready in serve receive. Martin watching that one off the right shoulder. That one goes out. Great call there by the linesman. It's now 20-18 here in set number 2. If you look at the bottom of your screen there, you can see the match score, 1-0 Centennial. They won the first set 25-16.
This is going to be an important couple of rounds. I think that this will be very impactful. So let's see how they can do. I'm curious to see how this goes.
Willow Canyon with the serve. Set to the outside. Right off of the right hand of Johnson. And that one goes out of play. Substitution being made. Coming into the back row is the number 10 of Nicole Garza.
Nicole is a very good support player and is a very good playmaker. So I'm curious to see how this changes the dynamic, and hopefully this recovers them and builds them up to a better position.
Little miscommunication on that one. Overfelt going to call his second timeout. And while we have a moment, we're going to take a quick commercial timeout as well, and we'll be back for the rest of the second set after this.
Did you know Dysart Schools offers free full-day kindergarten for our community? We deliver high-quality education aligned with Arizona academic standards. Students learn foundational skills through hands-on, real-life experiences. We even have special area classes where our kiddos get to experience art, music, and physical education. Enroll today and come experience all Dysart has to offer.
We think schools should be more. It's not enough to go to school. It should be an experience. It should be a second home, one that is full of support, love, and family. A place where everyone is proud to wear their colors. Where school pride isn't just a phrase, but an embedded culture and a way of life. Every day, we strive to be more. So tell me, are you ready to experience Dysart?
Gunderson, Gage Gunderson with me, point Centennial. 22-19 your score in favor of Centennial.
This is getting a lot closer. This is getting more intense. They got to start crunching now to recover those 2 points, 3 points. And let's see how she does with this serve. Very good serve.
Willow Canyon waiting to play that one at the net. Tip. I don't know. I think she got that one. Nope. The official going to say it hit the floor. I thought she got under it. That was Scoggin. It looked like she got the right hand underneath it.
23-19. I think this is starting to go away from Willow. They need to recover now or else it's going to be too late.
Well, we got a whole third set and maybe some more volleyball tonight here. If Willow Canyon can get it, and Adams with the shot. And Scoggin gets it over. Point Willow Canyon. Beautiful play to keep that one up.
Beautiful recovery. That's exactly what I'm wanting from the Wildcats. That is awesome.
23-30. Scoggin did not give up on the play. Neither did the other two Wildcats. I believe it was Kaufman and Adams on the play. Here we go. Serve gets tipped off of the 11 of Chancellor and out. Just like that, the Coyotes are on set point here in set number 2.
Yeah, this is an amazing time for them to recover. They got only 1 point of margin, so it needs to be now or never.
The Wildcats in the light blue with the dark blue numbers. Martin, Scoggin trying to get it over. Nice roll shot there by Chancellor. And that one gets blocked by Martin but falls on her own side. So at the end of set number 2, 25-20, Centennial takes the second set. When we come back, we'll have a maybe decisive third set. In a matter of moments, you're watching Willow Canyon Girls Volleyball here on DSB Live. We'll be back for a third set right after this.
Hey guys, welcome to the Conservatory of Recording Arts and Sciences. We go by CRAS. CRAS is the top-rated audio engineering and music production college in the nation here in Tempe and Gilbert, Arizona. I'm excited to welcome you guys to be part of the family and check out my programs. CRAS does everything in regards to the audio industry. We do game audio integration, live sound, live broadcast, film and television, and music production. If you guys want to learn more, feel free to click the links below and contact me anytime. We can schedule a time for you guys to do a personal tour and check out our recording studios.
If you could shape the future of education, how would it look? Most students follow the same beaten path, but our path is different. Our path is inspired. Our path leads to more. Our path is career and technical education. Students are engaged. They do. They create. They are fueled by choice. Our students engineer their own experience. Working with business mentors, it's more than a classroom. It's a thriving center for career-driven education, focused on producing the best students. Students who are prepared to contribute in the working world. Students with self-confidence. Students with collaboration skills and creativity. the best kind of students. At the end of the day, we produce the best students. West Met is career-driven education.
Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Willow Canyon High School. Tristan Tingley here on play-by-play. Gage Gunderson to my right on color commentary. Set to the outside, nearly blocked by Edwards, but that one got sent down. Centennial gets the first point of the third set.
That's a rough way to start for Willow. Centennial is really setting the tone for this third set, so Willow needs to respond. I'm curious to see how they do it. Substitution for Nicole Garza. Let's see how this goes.
Centennial's serve, a nice floater there, played by Scoggin. Bump, Federic, and blocked at the net. And point Willow Canyon, it's 1-1 here in set number 3.
Let's hope that they can keep this up. I want to see this throughout the set. This is going to be an amazing time.
Set number 3, it's 2-0. Both teams have their 2 timeouts. Serve by Scoggin. Played off of the net by Martin. Can they get it over? Adams sends it down. It's 2-1 Willow.
Beautiful play. That's exactly what we need. We need to confuse Centennial, and that's exactly what they did. So that if they keep that up, I expect a Willow win.
I was not expecting that set to go to the outside to Edwards like it did. Perfect placement over the back right shoulder. Edwards was right there to make, Adams was there to make the play as that one goes into the net. Scoggin. It's 2-2 here in set number 3.
Very interesting. Let's see how this continues. I'm hoping no more mistakes are made from Willows, but let's just see how this goes.
These two teams will meet again on October 23rd at Centennial. Nice serve there. Outside shot. That was Martin on the attack. That one's a little too much. That one's going to go out. Narrowly missing the film camera. 3-2 your score. Adams is going to come out of the game, as well as Gonzalez. Coming into the match is the number 8 of Blady and the number 6 of Kaufman. Nice play in the back row. That was Federico. Point Willow Canyon, it's 4-2. And as much as this weird this may sound, but Willow Canyon has their largest lead of the night by 2 points.
Exactly. It's something that I'm hoping Coach Overfelt has made clear to his players in between the second and third set. And let's see if that can continue and they can keep that in mind.
Set to the outside, fake hit, and the tip works. That was the number 11 of Peyton Whalen getting up there. She's 6'2".
That's an insane height difference. I think the height advantage is very important here. And I think that hopefully Willow can recover from that and be able to counter it.
Centennial's got some tall players on that side.
Very much.
Back to serve now for Centennial is the number 8 of Mitchell. She's just going to dump that one off to make the fake play. Martin goes up to try and block it, but she could not grab it. It's 4-4.
Perfect placement by Centennial. That's exactly what I'd expect to see if you're doing a perfect performance. Let's see if Centennial can keep this up, and let's see how Willow responds.
Back to serve now. It is still Jaleesa Mitchell. Set to Martin. Martin with the shot. It's blocked and it goes out. It's now 5-4 Willow Canyon.
Beautiful play technicalities by Willow. Good block. This game is very much about knowing the rules, and I think they're following them very well and playing them to their advantage.
Garza coming out of the game. Aspen Edwards coming in. Martin's serve goes into the net. 5-5 now here in set number 3. Substitution being made on that far side for Centennial. Coming into the game is the number 2 of Jajola, Lara, coming out.
Tristan, what do you think Coach Overfelt is trying to stress to his players?
Probably just telling them to try and calm down. It's playing an in-region game. These are the games that matter most at the latter end of the season. He's got to be proud of his team, just telling his team to calm down a little bit, breathe, and there's going to be nerves, but everything will be all right.
Most definitely. And it's very much a big brother, little brother moment, and Willow is trying to recover from that. So there's a lot of pressure on them. Let's see if they can chill those nerves and do better.
Serve by Centennial. Setting, back set. That one's touched by a Coyote. Chancellor with the shot, tipped out of bounds by a Centennial Coyote on the play. And going back to serve now is going to be the number 6 of Amelia Kaufman. Kaufman, a player to watch here on the serve. Let's see how she tries to get this point for the Wildcats. Federico, set. Martin going up to block. Or sorry, that was the 11 of Chancellor going up to block. And that one got sent straight down by Thompson. Thompson and her Coyote teammates have great shots on them.
Yeah, Willow's struggling to to recover with their placement. So the trickery from Centennial has definitely been working throughout the night.
6-6 your score. There's a nice shot. That one is out. Point Willow Canyon. Chancellor got the shot. Centennial unable to recover. It's now 7-6. Both teams still have their 2 timeouts, remember.
This is very exciting. A couple substitutions for Willow. Again, very excited Centennial crowd coming here today, so let's see how Willow responds to the pressure.
Gonzalez with the serve. Played in the back row. Trying to get up there, and the Coyotes all over that one. The Let's Go Coyotes chant started here in the Willow Canyon gym.
I think that was definitely a masterclass of how they float the ball, and if they keep that up, there's nothing Willow can really do to stop it.
Centennial with the serve. Pushed by Gonzalez, does not fool Federico. Tip, trying to play that one, they do. Set to the outside, shot gets blocked by the Coyotes, and that one goes into the net. Centennial has their first lead of the third set.
This can't be happening for Willow. They have to recover now and start gaining momentum again, or else this is going to be a really rough set.
In case you're just joining us, Centennial has a 2-0 match lead. They won the first set 25-16, and then the second set 25-20. Martin from the back row, a little too much mustard on it. 9-7 now. Is this a point where Centennial starts to pull away?
I don't know, Tristan. It's a very real chance of that happening if they keep this up and keep their placement perfect. So let's see if Willow can counter.
The Let's Go Willow chant starting to echo throughout the gym. Scoggin, set to the outside. Point Willow Canyon. There's a beautiful shot from the number 7 of Ava Sander, the 5'4" junior defensive specialist.
Very amazing play. I was really impressed by that. And let's see if they can keep this up. They need to keep this up.
Point in favor of the Wildcats. It's now 9-8. Here's the serve. Aiming for that back middle. And Adams got a hand on it, but it went out. It's 10-8. Centennial now hits double digits. Substitution being made. Garza coming in for the number 9 of Edwards.
That's a very good substitution. I think Garza is very capable as a logistical team player as well as a playmaker. So let's see how this works.
Thompson with the serve. Received there by Garza. Set to the outside. She was floating up in the air for a good 2 seconds. Tip made. Gonzalez could not get there.
Bit of hesitation from Gonzalez, but I think that was definitely something that could have been, that was really unchangeable. So let's see if these mistakes can be fixed, and let's continue.
Thompson with the serve. She's 5'10", and she's a junior at Centennial. And Martin sending that one down, but let's talk in a moment about that defensive play by Jajola getting under that attack. And Martin just says, I don't want the ball, you take it. That one goes out of play. But Jajola getting under that one, being able to make the pass on the initial attack by Martin.
That was a peak performance from Martin. I think that if they could keep this up, there can be a recovery.
Played a little hot potato there at the net. Give it a little comedy for you guys at home. Martin said, I don't want the ball, you take it. A little too much on that one. Adams watches that one go. Beautiful shot there. Centennial with the play. Tipped up the net by Martin. Out of bounds it goes. 14-8. Overfelt's going to call a timeout. We'll take a quick timeout as well. And we'll be back in about 30 seconds to a minute with the rest of the third set.
School finance can be an intricate topic. It's a web of complicated formulas and funding sources that Dysart is proud to offer top quality preschool programs that will help prepare your child to succeed. The 3 options available are Growing Minds Preschool, a tuition-based school for children ages 2 to 5, Developmental Preschool for those students identified as needing special education services, and Peer Role Model, where typically developing children serve as peer models for those with special needs. Visit our website to learn more and enroll your child today.
Hi, everybody, and welcome back here to Willow Canyon High School. Justin Tingley on the play-by-play call. Alongside me is Gage Gunderson. Normally a photographer for Willow Canyon here, but on the mic today. Excited to have him back on the commentary with me. It's been about a year and a half since we were last on a commentary duo together, as that one goes out of play, 13-9 the score.
It has been quite a while. I'm excited to be back. This is something I really enjoy doing, and something I'm very passionate about. So I'm excited to be coming back with you, Tristan, and doing this.
November 7th, mark that date on your calendar. The flag football team, we will be broadcasting that game. I believe that game is against Ironwood. Let me check my calendar on that to make sure. That one is a point for Centennial. Yep, point Centennial. Let me check the date on that November 7th game. I think that's against Ironwood.
A little bit of chaos near the net. I think that was definitely a close one for Willow. And if they could get lucky, I think that this set can be theirs.
14-9 the score. The Willow Canyon flag football game on the 7th is against Chaparral. My apologies. Me and Gage Gunderson will be on the call for that one from Willow Canyon football field. I think you guys have 3 home football games as well left in your campaign. You guys are on the road this week against the team that shall not be named on the other side of the surprise.
That's going to be a very exciting game.
That's going to bring a lot of people out. Definitely. That's your 6th game of the season. You're 2-3. A big win there can go a long way. 16-9 the score now, but you guys do have 2 home games remaining. October 25th against Apollo, November 8th against Barry Goldwater. Those are going to be 2 big games for Willow Canyon if they want a shot at making the playoffs, and Adams sends that one down. It's
going to be very important for Willow's regional games after the Valley game. So I'm hoping that they can recover and it can be great. I'm excited to see.
All of them are region games after. You guys have Agua Fria on the road, Apollo at home, Point Willow Canyon. 16-10 the score. Back to serve now is Garza. You guys have Agua Fria on the road, then Apollo at home, Ironwood on the road, and Barry Goldwater at home. So those Agua Fria game and the Ironwood game should be good for you guys. I mean, big in-region games. That one gets bumped up. Set right at the net for the number 6 of Kaufman. And played down. The Wildcats are back in it. It's a 5 differential. A 5-point differential is your score. 16-11. Back to serve now. Beautiful serve. Centennial getting on the pass there. Set to the outside. Trying to get the block. A little miscommunication there. And it is played by, or tried to be played by the number 10 of Nicole Garza.
That was a very close move for her. Very good placement by Centennial. You can't really forget about what Centennial has done to get this amazing placement. So it's going to be hard for Willow to counter, but they have to do it now.
17-11 the score. Into the net it goes. Coach Overfeld still has one timeout. It is now 18-11.
Tristan, what do you think Willow needs to think about now that it's evolved a lot more?
I'd say start getting ready for the next game. You know, you still have opportunities to win in region games. You play Sunrise Mountain one more time, Centennial one more time. You should win out the rest of the in region games. You have Raymond Kellis, Ironwood, Centennial, or Raymond Kellis on the road, Ironwood at home, Lake Havasu at home, and then Raymond Kellis at home after the Centennial road game. They should win out the rest of those region games. The only other problems are just going to be the away game at Sunrise Mountain and then the away game at Centennial. So I think those are the only two big tests that they have left in the season.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I'm hoping to see the rankings try to move up. It's going to be a lot of recovery if this game goes wrong, but let's hope that they can recover this set and begin to recover this game.
Well, Centennial, they're going on the road their next game as well. They'll be taking on Sunrise Mountain, and if they, well, shouldn't say if they win, but when if they can win tonight, they'll move to 8-1 overall and 2-0 in region play, and they'll battle for the first place in the region spot with Sunrise Mountain on Wednesday on the road. Then they'll be taking on Ironwood and Raymond Kellis back-to-back home games, then Lake Havasu and Ironwood on the road. So Centennial has an extra game before October 23rd, before that big meeting between these two teams again.
Yeah, that's going to be those sets of games are going to be very important to test how Willow can improve and be able to face this team again.
20-12 the score. Willow just has to get some more points on the board. Federico diving and making the play. Bump over. Martin's going to play it. Set by Blady. Shot gets blocked at the net. The net had a lot of movement. I thought Centennial touched the net there. Centennial with the bump. Push to Martin. Set by Blady. Shot, and Federico right under that one. Set by Blady. Martin back row attack. Finds the open hole and sends it there. 20-13.
Very passionate play by Willow, by number 2. I think that was an amazing move.
Kyler Martin with the point there. Back to serve now is Amelia Kaufman. Kaufman with the floater. Federico gets under it. Set to the outside. Blocked off of the right hand of Chancellor, but out of bounds. We've seen that a few times here tonight. The Wildcats have gotten blocks, just unfortunately has hit the wrong part of their hand and gone out. But that blocking defense up front has been amazing here tonight.
Yeah, definitely the blocking has been amazing. It's been very predominant, but our backfield is struggling to maintain those amazing placements that Centennial gives them and be able to recover right.
Chancellor cross court shot off a beautiful set there by Blady. Shot from the outside, Martin, Blady sending it to Martin, back row attack, roll shot into the net, 22-13.
That's definitely some mistakes you want to try to avoid. Very much unavoidable in volleyball. So let's see how this can move on and how that they can maybe recover.
Martin, Blady, back to Chancellor. Chancellor sends a roll shot to the far side of the court. Set, back row tip. Blady's going to get under it. Under the net it goes, 23-13, and just like that, Centennial's 2 points away from getting the match.
Yeah, this is a very challenging time for Willow. They're going to have to do a lot to be able to recover this.
Martin with the bump. Blady. Chancellor with the shot here in between the two blocks, and she's got it. Hit the top of the net and fell right in front of the back row attack. Blady and Chancellor coming off. It looks like Adams and I believe that's Gonzalez coming onto the court. Adams going to play front row.
If we could start seeing the consistency and rhythm that Willow had in the second set at the beginning, I think this will be manageable. Let's see.
Gonzalez with the serve. Centennial's backcourt receives it well. Nice little dump there. Fooling Skogan. Scoggin, sorry. And the Wildcats are now 1 point away from falling to 6-5 overall. Coyotes on match point. It is up to the 11 of Parker Whalen. Whalen with the serve. Scogan. Bump. Set. Blocked by Centennial. Not done yet. 24-16.
I'm still optimistic. They're very still much trying to stay in this fight. It's going to be a lot of intensity, and no mistakes can be made at this point.
Aspen Edwards with the serve here. Edwards floating one to the back row of Centennial. Set to the back row, going to get a push. Gonzalez gets under it. Scogan, Chancellor, or sorry, that's Martin on the play. Set to the outside. Adams trying to go up to block. It is out. Point Willow Canyon, 24-17. I don't know. I think Centennial wanted a call for the ball hitting the line there. But nonetheless, they're not going to get it. So we're still in this one.
Very consistent reffing this game, so let's see.
Beautiful serve. Fools the back row of Centennial. And just like that, Willow Canyon falls to 6-5. Centennial wins the third set 25-17. Centennial moving to 8-1, and they will have a battle for first place in the 5A Northwest Valley standings with Sunrise Mountain on Wednesday night. Meanwhile, for the Wildcats on Wednesday, they'll be taking on the Raymond Kellis Cougars. They'll be back home on October 8th against Ironwood. And that's going to do it for us here on Willow Canyon Film and TV. We thank you for joining us. Tristan Tingley and Gage Gunderson signing off for Willow Canyon DSB Live. Have a great night, everybody.
Have a great night.